What's going on, everyone? My name is Brandon Hawley, and I'm the broker at Hawley Homes Realty here in Austin, Texas. And if you've been to my channel before, you know it is about new construction and all the ways that it is helping buyers in this very difficult Central Texas real estate market. But today I kind of wanted to touch on something else, which is the NAR settlement and how it's going to affect you as a buyer moving forward. Some serious changes, and it's about how the agent's going to be compensated, and it's going to be really important for you and how you are represented in a transaction. So let's go ahead and hop into it right now. The NAR settlement primarily focuses on compensation and how agents are getting paid. What happened was a group of sellers got together, they sued NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, saying that the commissions being paid were anti-competitive. On the MLS, it used to state what was being paid to the buyer agent, and the sellers felt that if they were not offering a full commission, that their properties were not being viewed the same as somebody that was offering a higher commission. This commission rate has always been negotiable. It will continue to always be negotiable. Remember that. Talk to your agent. Find out what you feel that they should be getting paid for the business that they do for you. But that will now be taken off of the MLS, so the buyer's agent cannot see that up front. Who is going to be hurt most from these new changes? And that is going to be the buyer. The reason for this is it has always been negotiable, but typically the seller paid the compensation to both agents. What's going to happen now is if the seller does not want to compensate the buyer's agent, the buyer is going to be responsible for paying that compensation. And if you are going to the closing table needing a large down payment, money for closing cost, and now also a broker fee for the buyer agent, you're going to be coming to the table with a lot, and it's going to make home affordability even more difficult than it already is. So what does that mean for you as the buyer? It means representation is going to be even more important because the fees are negotiable. It's, again, you can still have the seller pay for those fees. Why is representation still important? Imagine that this is your first time to buy a home and you have never gone through the process again. You don't know an inspector, you don't know a loan officer, you don't know an appraiser, you don't know all of these things that you need whenever you're purchasing a home. You go through the option period, you find all of a sudden 8 things that you want to address, or you don't know to address them. These are all things that an agent is going to be able to help you with, to walk you through, to help you understand, to know that if this is a problem, it's probably going to cost around here to fix. Helping you get into a home that is solid, that is affordable, that is not going to cause you problems, or if it is going to cause you problems, it's problems that you know. Now again, an inspection's not going to uncover absolutely everything. However, we can get a good image and help guide you to what you are going to need moving forward to help you with these problems that could occur. So what does this mean moving forward? Again, compensation is always allowed to still be negotiated to be paid by the seller. However, if the seller doesn't want to pay, then the buyer will be responsible. So you need to find you an agent that is willing to work for you and to get the job done for you no matter what. That's our fiduciary duties. That's what I'm still here to do, is to help you get into a home so you can start building wealth for yourself, so you have something to come home to, something that you're proud of. Again, find an agent that you 100% trust. What you're going to have to do moving forward is sign a buyer's rep agreement before you can tour anything. And in that agreement is going to say that you are responsible for that commission. However, that is still, again, negotiable. So find an agent that you trust, that you want to work with moving forward, and lean on them, ask them questions, and trust them. All of this is very new, and it is continuing to change. I've been doing classes. I've been talking to attorneys, trying to learn as much as I possibly can. And honestly, everybody is still just trying to figure out moving forward how all of this is going to work. So please be patient. Again, Find somebody you trust. If you have questions, you can reach out to me. I'm going to do my best to be able to continue to help my clients the way that I always have, and that's with their best interest first. And remember, if all else fails, look towards new construction. It is still a fantastic way for buyers to be able to get into a home. I've talked to a lot of sales reps, and it appears that they're going to continue to be paying the agent's commissions. So that's great news for you. That means that as a buyer, you don't have to worry about that if you're looking at new construction. If you haven't already, check out my channel because there is a lot of great videos, or at least I think they're great, covering all sorts of communities, price points, what each one has to offer. You can get a feel of these communities, these builders. And again, thank you for watching. If you have questions, go ahead and reach out. I'm always here for you.